guys, this is Ludwig from Project Molly WRX. I'm doing a quick vid on improving fuel economy. In my car, I'm averaging exactly 24 miles to the gallon now. That's what I've been able to keep consistently. And I'm going to talk about how I'm able to do that, because on average, you're supposed to get 21 miles a gallon, 25 highway, 19 city. My three rules of getting good fuel economy. 1, pump premium fuel, 93 octane over the recommended 91 octane. Depending on what state you are, you might not even have 93 octane, but get 93 octane if you can. That was the biggest difference I've gotten from any changes I made to try and improve my fuel economy. I'm getting like 3.5 miles to the gallon better with the 93 octane versus 91 octane, so I highly recommend that. Second is accelerate slowly. The harder you accelerate, the more fuel it takes over a shorter period of time. The reason so is because it takes actually very little power to maintain your car at speed, but accelerating takes a lot of fuel. It takes a lot of torque to accelerate fast, and it takes very little power to maintain speed. So you want to use as little RPMs as you can, and that will improve your fuel economy. Now, I shift between 1500 and 2600 RPM. I think 2600 RPM is about peak efficiency for the engine, because at highway speeds, you'll get your peak fuel economy at 65 miles an hour. You'll get about 30 miles to the gallon, give or take, depending you're going up, downhill, or such and so on. So 2600 RPM is the best. Is what I think is the best, or the best RPMs are the highest efficiency for your car. So that's 2. So pump 93 octane if it's available to you, and accelerate slowly. The third thing is that I'm doing now is drafting cars on the highway. Now, I recommend this at your own risk. So by drafting a car or driving pretty closely, not too close so that it's unsafe, you'll catch their slipstream and you'll reduce the drag on your car, and that improves your fuel economy. So if you don't really understand what that means is that when the car in front of you is driving through the air in front of him actually drags on him and like slows the car down. It takes more force to get the car going and to maintain speed. So because the car that's directly in front of you has already broken the air right in front of it, the air directly behind it is still broken up a little bit, so it's easier to drive through that air. So by driving close to that car that's directly in front of you, you'll catch that air pocket where there's less air, and you'll drive through that, and that creates less drag on your car, and there's less drag coefficient, so it takes less power for your car to cover the same distance, if that makes sense to you guys. I'll explain that better if you guys don't understand that. But yeah, so those are my 3 things. That's made about a 3 to 4 mile per gallon improvement in my driving. 93 octane is the biggest difference. If you can find cheap 93 octane, I highly recommend pumping that gas. Find what local gas stations offer 93 octane on for the cheap, and just dedicate it to that, because that's a huge difference in my fuel economy. Like, honestly, a 3 to 4 mile per gallon difference. For me, it might differ depending on where you are, your altitude, your driving habits, and so on and so forth. You get an acceleration, which is what most people know about. Maintaining the peak efficiency of the car, I think, is between 2 to 2700 RPM, where you're not going to blow through fuel, but you have enough turbo boost to maintain the car, maintain the engine's efficiency. And slipstream, but be careful, because I'm not recommending that you ride somebody's ass super close, because that's dangerous on its own. So it's just close enough. Like, I'd say a car length is reasonable. Like, within a car length, just within a car length is reasonable at highway speed. But follow your local laws. I will not be responsible for any of you. Yeah, so those are my 3 things. I will be in touch with you guys. See you later. Bye.